The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Danny Salazar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Gary Cox. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Just underway here in Cleveland. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Randy Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Now in the box, Roger Doran. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count even at 2-2. Doran on at first, nobody out. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Mauer is there. 1 out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Now at the plate, Jake Taylor, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. From the stretch, takes a fastball on the inside corner, clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport, for that matter, that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Coming to the plate now, number 27, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way, and a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
1-2. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Dale Tomlinson waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up now, Dale Tomlinson. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Tomlinson, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. 2-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
In now, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
There goes Brantley. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in for Houston, number 3. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Stepping into the box, number 30 coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting second, shortstop, David Lee.
At the plate, David Lee having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Lee takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Albert Pujols, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Here it comes. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. On now to the bottom of the second. Cleveland's out in front, 2-1. In now for Cleveland, Yan Gomes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Yan Gomes.
First offering on its way. And a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. is outside for a ball. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1. Popped him up. Mauer has a play. One down.
Time for a look at the Astros on deck. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Barry Rodriguez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Linder, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And there's ball 1. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Doran.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Two pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three. One left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next up for the Astros, Andy Ibanez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Andy Ibanez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this will kick off the third base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Mauer playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2001.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
0-2 to Joe Mauer. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Ibanez stands at second with no outs. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Tomlinson has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Cox.
Striding in once again, Gary Cox, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
As a look, now the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit high and deep to left field. Brantley going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jake Taylor will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. There's a fastball on the outer third.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
3-1 now to Kipnis. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 27.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 27. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And that one stayed up a little high. Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Dale Tomlinson would be next. Here it is on 3-1. And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, I mean, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that. And Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And a relay home. Tag is there and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We're through 3 here by the lake. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Ready for another chance. Number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Number 30 is on deck. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 196 for his career. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Standing in now, number 30. And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Outside, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Linder comes up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
At the plate, David Lee. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike to count from Danny Salazar. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. After the walk, a quick check on first, and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. And yet another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andy Ibanez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Next will be the designated hitter, Barry Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely at second with their third swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. For the current campaign, Rodriguez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Gomes, the runner at second with 1 away. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Popped him up. Number 3 shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, first baseman, Roger Doran.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roger Doran, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. Softly hit out towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Andy Ibanez.
Second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Doran is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Doran in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Halfway home, tied at 3. Ready for another shot now, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Second baseman, Jason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in once again, number 27. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Three our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 30 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians strand a couple. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 35, Mark Zepchinski.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 2-0. 3-0 now. Michael Lee will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Two and 0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Cox aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. One down.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Number 30 will be next. And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Runners back. Runners on first with 1 down. Count remains full. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in, number 30. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. A swing there on 3-0, and it's chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-1 hit hard to short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Barry Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Barry Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Francisco Linder. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Too high, ball 3. Roger Doran would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Full count still. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Johan Esposito takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Johan Esposito.
Roger Doran will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Number 30 has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here in Cleveland, tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Cody Allen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Digging in to try it again, David Lee.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Linder takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another chance. Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1, outside corner. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Ibanez. The For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-0 misses, ball two.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0. High pop-up. Gomes waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a two-run shot for Joe Mauer. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-3 Houston. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Taylor. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, number 27. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ibanez is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 30, David Hernandez.
Leading off the inning, Gary Cox, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in once again, Michael Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
3-0 now. Number 3 will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in once again, number 3. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1 home. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ready once again, number 30. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Cox at third, Lee at first with no outs. This is on the ground over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
In now, David Lee.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Tomlinson is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's Albert now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Another throw over, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way, and this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next up for the Astros, Andy Ibanez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. The 3-1. 3-2 now. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here's Joe Mauer as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
2 out, bases loaded. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But they're able to claw their way to 3 runs in the inning without the benefit of a hit. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 8-3. Ready for another shot now. Dale Tomlinson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cox is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
In the air now out to left field. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yan Gomes.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Barry Rodriguez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Standing in now, Francisco Linder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Linder is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Gomes on second. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Indians strand a couple. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Chris Hatcher enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Tomlinson coming on. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Center fielder.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Austin Adams enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 49, Austin Adams.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Now the 2-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Adams is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Number 3 would be next. The 3-0 pitch. Turned on down the line, but foul. The pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Astros 8 and the Indians 3.
Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Up around the face.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Doran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Jake Taylor,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Number 3 is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 27.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 27. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Last strike now for Cleveland. Skied into straightaway right. He's got it, and the Astros have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
8-3 tonight. Houston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Johan Esposito earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.